first shot up comes from the senior, Darnell Harris, out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And he hits the first one for Middle Tennessee. Good to see the first one go down. If you're a team like Middle Tennessee, they've won 5 conference titles in the last 7 years. 4 of those are tournament titles, and they beat Old Dominion in the Conference USA tournament final on Saturday. And they earn a date with the 2nd seeded Michigan State Spartans. And there's an assist right away for Valentine.
The way he got himself open, great pump fake, and then he got a chance to come off that screen with a lot of force. You know, Michigan State likes to play this kind of a matchup zone on offensive out-of-bounds plays, and they do a good job in having teams confused. And there's Denzel Valentine with a great play, but Kermit Davis
was the youngest D1 head coach at age 28 when he took over the Idaho program. Davis lost the handle, recovered, and the putback. Now 10 points.
Perrin Buford has a skill set and a body to do a lot of things.
Deyonta Davis back in. Shaw checks in, and Davis gets it to go. Pretty move in the paint.
That is.
Breaks a 4-minute plus span for Purdue since the last time they'd hit a basket.
They run that little slice cut to get Valentine posted up. He can elevate here. Nice throw.
Instead, dumps it down to Davis. Strong point, though, with Hammonds in. It seems like they've been stagnant, just trying to figure out a way to get it to the big man, the 7-footer starter, the senior. Oh, look at that. By Hill, bending the ball out of the hands for a moment by Forbes.
The guards are alert. You're right. Forbes can't shake his guy.
On the floor.
Look at them hound Forbes.
Costello was left alone.
He can make that, but not today.
Davis picked up the air.
Costello unable to get over and block it.
Starting off here, Maryland has Suleiman on Valentine.
Look at this. How about that little setup? Keep it labeled off the glass.
Valentine. Costello. Good hands.
Pretty.
Feeds to Davis.
He's a... Well, they've been really reacted to the post rubs. Nice cut.
Costello set it up for Davis.
Loving working on there. Shot clock at 10.
He knows he can elevate. Bad handle. Numbers.
In a big way for Michigan State.
Davis. For that. But Shields.
There's an art to it, no doubt.
There is. A little three-quarter curve. I like this. Change the look. See if you can hurry them into a mistake. Quick shot.
Well, this is one of the assets, too, of Ohio State. They're so long. They can disrupt you a little bit, although less so, obviously, with Harris out there. Valentine, nice feed to Davis.
Home. Well, they got to do a little more positive of an influence out here.
Well, Michigan State is so good. There's Davis. Good patience, gets it back and puts it in. To your point, the Nebraska coaches were making the case today about, hey, you lose someone like Shields and you just can't kick it into gear right away. Davis, the big foul. Focusing on the friendship.
That is a great show, by the way, as you well know. Fun to watch it.
It's probably our best show, and it has something to do with the fact I have nothing to do with it. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Humility.
That's the 5th missed free throw here in the first half by the Bucks. Malab and the finish. Deyonta intercept. Here's Harris in transition for 3. Davis the rebound and the putback for Michigan State.
And that in the second half, you don't often see Denzel Valentine falling down while he's dribbling the ball.
First 2 of the second half for Williams. He has 7.
The lob and Davis with the finish.
In some trouble against Costello. Dickerson going to work with a left hand, a little bit strong, and the rebound tip to Costello.
I was impressed with Dickerson that time. I thought he was going to rush his opportunity. He did not.
Oh, what a lob ahead from Valentine. Brandon Taylor launching the three. That's a little bit strong. And there's Costello again. Already 3 rebounds for Costello.
I think he got the message from Coach Izzo getting on the glass.
Davis inside with the hook. It's good. And Davis off to the hot start. All 4 points for.
And they've got to the free throw line a little bit better here in the first half than what Coach Izzo was telling us before the game. So besides not shooting the ball well from the field, Spartans have been impressive.
There, Ellis with the touchdown low to Davis. Re-entry to Davis. Turns, and the shot up and good for Davis.
To cut back into this lead.
Devin Foster for the little Spark. 9 points off the bench for Foster.
Peyton Banks has got to come up with that pass. He's trying to cut back into the lead on the road against an elite ball club like the Spartans. He's got to take advantage of those opportunities.
There's Nairn around the screen from Davis. Ellis with 7 to shoot. Back out, Davis, deep 2. It's good.
Oh, if he's got Valentine, those subtle things between Valentine and Costello make them so deadly in that situation.
Here's Valentine. Costello finds Davis for the 2-handed flush. Let up. Washington with a jump stop in the lane. And the air ball caught by Valentine.
Well, Washington, he did everything right. And then just pulled the trigger on the jump.
Davis leaning in on Banks. Banging his way to the baseline. And another 2. I have what it takes to get this team back into Philadelphia from a recruiting standpoint, which has got to be key for the success of this program moving forward.
Oh, there's no question about it. And, you know, Philly is an underrated city in terms of high school talent.
Up, shoot it, make or miss, figure it out. That was a better shot earlier in the possession than they were going to get late.
Valentine on Hayes. Davis the jumper.
You had to help.
For Illikanen, 14-point game. Valentine, no to the slams there for Davis.
Just past Charlie Bell on the all-time Michigan State scoring list. How about this set? Inside the follow.
There's stuff much better here. There's a little double across nobody to at home.
Again, quickness early lead. Mike, you talked about seniors, and we talked about Denzel Valentine. Rafael Davis is senior, and he is going after Bryn Forbes, a kid who has been on fire lately. Look at him right there.
Davis. The other Davis, Michigan State, and Swanigan at Purdue.
There's no question. I talked to Tom Izzo when it happened. I was texting with Coach, and he's like, look, it's going to work out great. Certainly worked for Michigan State. It was unbelievable.
Good Spartan in his day. Vince Edwards, no. Michigan State can tie or take the lead. They were down 18. Davis at the rim. What a
Doyle.
Well, Spartan tried to save that ball underneath the Michigan basket, and it backfired on him.
Wolverines looking for a spark.
Well, can they defend, get a shot missed, and rebound, and maybe try to score before Michigan State gets the defense set?
No.
Davis able to recover. Shot clock down near 5. Davis with the putback. And Valentine swiftly able to get around Foreman. The putback goes. Valentine. The second chance points have been ridiculous.
That's also setting up open 3 opportunities. There's so much of a concern for Rutgers what they're going to give up in the post that the defense is converging.
30-2.
Forcing things.
Valentine. Front iron. There's Davis swooping. Really known for his offense. Ola running in, and Davis cleans up the board. Here come the Spartans on the push.
By the way, this is a good bonus for them, keeping Valentine out of the game, get him a little rest, because they know he's going to be in for a long duration.
Harris almost walked with it.
Nice pass.
Ola falls, doesn't get the flop call. Second game You saw him complete the three-point play. In his second game, he went 28-12 against Nebraska.
Well, you know, he's got a good body. He just has to get a little stronger, you know, look more like a sophomore than a freshman. But he knows how to finish a play, and he's been a godsend for them.
Energy guy. Davis gets the feed from Valentine. Another.
I don't think Chris Collins wants to see those threes at 72%. And more we can see post play. See if Northwestern can do a better job of getting the ball inside.
7 different Spartans had field goals in the first half, and their first field goal the second.
Just making Carter take a really difficult shot. Costello isolated with Stone. Can't finish over him. Got it back. Smart play by Costello to put Stone into a ball screen. And a good pass inside and a chance for 3 for Deyonta.
Well, a team like Oklahoma loses.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes in college basketball. We don't have to wait till March to start saying things like parity.
Yeah, and we saw Xavier move into the top 5 first time in program history and then lose the first game after. Deyonta Davis.
Well, they're getting open looks. No one's giving Bryn Forms out open looks outside of today.
So what are you looking at to determine who the best guy is? You strictly eye test?
All about the eye test. I mean, you just see the swagger in a guy's jumper. And maybe I'm wrong to do so.
Deyonta Davis, turn around, makes it good. Valentine stepping back. Halfway down and out. Davis got the offensive rebound. Michigan State leads. Instead, hands off for White. Cut off on the block, fading away. And a rebound for Costello, who's nearing another double-double. 8 points, 8 boards for him. Davis knows that White has 3 fouls and takes them right to his chest.
Yeah, there's room to be active on the offensive glass. Give yourself some second chance points to have a chance tonight.
McVeigh can't hit. Valentine's got it. Denzel Valentine, team high 21 tonight. Inside they go. Davis against Jacobson. Deyonta Davis with an up fake. Fades and hits.
Soft touch. Koenig fires deep. Costello with the rebound. This team hasn't peaked yet. There's been so many injuries. And Davis with the flush.
We talked about it in the open. The fast analysis.
Back up and scores. 9 points for Ethan Happ.
That's his first bucket. He had his other 7 from the foul line.
Davis with the 2 fouls, counted and 1. Only played 5.
More continuity and movement offensively, or this could get away from him.
Michigan State is 6 for 6 shooting this half.
Quality of the shots has been good, Andrew, in transition and some open perimeter shots too.
Davis 7 for 7 now, Michigan State. And this is their large.
Not playing our man, the ball. That's our man.
A little indecisive for Michigan State. All night offensively. But you guys play in the first half. Davis to follow. Nairn from Valentine. Tip is good. It was
extremely well there. For a guy the size of Schilling, he moves his feet very well laterally. Davis is lost on the offense. He's not sure what they're running right here.
There is the big freshman Davis with the left hand over Dickerson.
Doing that back-end move against Schilling, but Schilling's too big. You couldn't shoot it over him. Or much, much smaller.
Davis after the feed from Valentine.
They've only got 42 with 12 minutes to go.
Been much better offensively in the second half. Problem for them as Michigan State has as well.
Harris out of the game. Nairn out of the game. McQuaid can shoot when Nairn can't.
Davis got left alone with the Thunder.
Find a way to dig out and get some scores. And right now, it's not so easy.
Deyonta Davis.
Not that I like him as coaching, the one to play the game, but that happens.
Ellis tracks it down in front of the bench, and Finke.
Nice pass by McQuaid.
To Davis. There's Malcolm Hill again. They played very well against Ohio State in their last game. Looked like they might end up with their first win. Couldn't close it out.
No, and the problem they're having, even when they have both Nunn and they have Hill playing well together, the biggest problem they have is simply we play great, but we are going to play hard.
Well, you watched tape of them early in the year when they had Thorne and Black, and you thought those were very talented players.
Oh, they're a good team. I mean, at that time, very good team. Two terrific scoring wins. Well, he's at 28, 29 minutes right now.
Aaron Harris. And second chance, Deyonta Davis.
Kinder, gentler. Well, I don't know about the gentler part, but kinder, yes. They're going to get flipped off as a jump shots.
It worked early for them. Harris swings it to Schilling, who gets it to Forbes.
They're not even playing the roll man because he's not a pop man, but I mean, should have. Therefore, he should have rolled to the rim.
Now, Dean Davis will take his turn down low, and Deyonta Davis banks it up. So it's Jeju, Gilbert, and Murphy down low for Minnesota.
Okay. And at this particular point,
Deyonta Davis.
You're probably bodies.
There's one, and finally a point in the paint. Davis comes in and gets it done.
Good move. You know what? I keep saying it, and I know it's not going in, but it's a very high percentage shot. Boy, I'd love to see Tum occasionally go to the rim on that. And he's so quick, he can get to that rim.
Figure either, and if you're not really prone to shooting it, you could draw and dish.
And that's exactly right.
Chance to get the lead to double digits for the first time today for Michigan State. Deyonta Davis works on King, who's got 3. He gets that to go, and it leads 10.
We were talking before about something they have.
Last time out of the break, they did set up Forbes, and he knocked down a jump shot.
2-3 zone. They changed the defense out of the timeout.
10 on the shot clock. Davis to Tum. Forbes, nowhere to go. Gets it into Deyonta Davis. He gets it to go. He is smooth operator for a freshman.
You know, he takes...
Got to hurry. Fade away for Ellis. Rolls off and a tip jam. Deyonta Davis.
And extending the defense, forcing Michigan State to burn some clock.
Season high 19 for Gazelle as Deyonta Davis.
The hands of Iowa, which never allowed any offensive flow for the visitors from East Lansing.
Tied a career high now, Gazelle with 23 points. Arns inside to Davis, and Deyonta Davis with the...
Is everything on that. Speaking of elevation here, it's rare miss from Felder.
I know, he finally missed one.
Yeah.
Now 6 of 10.
Nice pass, nice pass.
Davis finishes with
recognition, timeout by Greg Campy to tell Kay Felder, hey, chill out. You're at your best, not only when you shoot, but when you get everybody else involved.
And Deyonta Davis going in. No good, and Davis takes it back. Bryn Forbes, a team high 29 for Michigan State. Davis goes right to the rack.
That kid will play professionally somewhere. He will.
Started the season with 27 points. He since had 29, 30, and 31-point outputs. And Michigan State...
Tum.
Chioza took it in his own hands, maybe ill-advised.
It was ill-advised, only because, you know, you've got to run a little bit of offense.
Other coaching terms, it matches all their expectations.
And I think what Tom Izzo's most excited about is he thinks there is a very high ceiling on this team. They're number 1 now, but he was saying, you know, when we get Schilling back, it's been alley-oops.
Care of the ball. We still want to be the number 1 team in the country.
Van Dyke battles his way in, can't get it to go. Davis showing off that length.
A threat from the outside to loosen things up for their drivers. It goes high up into the air on those baseline sides at Indiana.
So is that it? Depth perception is really the issue there?
Yeah, and then just the distractions. Obviously, something just catches your eye, throws you off your target a little bit.
Tough lob. Davis, second chance of the hammer. They hit on the other end and now has 4 in a row.
He just had to see that first one go in. Feels a little more comfortable finally.
Spartans getting a little loose maybe last couple of possessions. It's too easy for Davis.
Need something good to happen. It usually is in those hands. Valentine can't finish. I'm telling you. And Matt McQuaid gets it to Valentine. Ripped it out, but it's thrown back down. If they win and knock off number 1 Clemson, I'm going to miss both.
I heard a show today where they said Stanford would get in. I can't believe that.
Valentine lob. Davis. Michigan State in last 5 field goals for takeaway by Tum Tum Nairn. Lob. Davis.
Game in 4 days, played both Thursday and Friday, the off day yesterday, prior to this championship game. Here's Harris. Underneath, and the alley-oop to Deyonta Davis.
Where this team is at and where it's still going to go when they get back to being 100%, because they're playing the best basketball out of anybody in the nation right now.
Yeah, there's no doubt, John. I mean, think about it. Aaron Harris really hasn't found his rhythm yet. Matt McQuaid is still a freshman. Look at Davis and what he's done. I mean, he's got incredible upside.
Valentine back in.
Any doubt if you want to have take the shot or who wants the ball in his hands?
Here he goes. Inside, and Deyonta Davis with a slam. And
the product out of Compton High School here in Southern California. Nice strong move. Got his base underneath him, elevated up over the top with soft touch.
Largest lead for Providence, and the alley-oop with a finish by Deyonta Davis.
On the night by Providence. And 6 of 7. The Mamba very good at pressuring the ball.
Inside to Deyonta Davis. And Davis floats it up and in, and we are tied with 5.
Forced Davis to assert himself for Michigan State.
And he challenged the shot of Bentil. Davis runs the floor, and Davis gives Michigan State the lead.
All-American candidate. Nice job by Webb rolling to the basket.
Yep.
That's what we expect from him, a lot more of that.
That's what Mikey Thompson does best. Came in 28 assists to just 8 turnovers. Duncan guarding Davis, the McDonald's All-American.
Kept them off the offensive glass, just 2 boards in the offensive glass. He's limited them in transition, but the key is making sure Michigan State doesn't go on a little bit of a run and doesn't do that.
That's Matt McQuaid across the timeline and throws it right into Davis. Boy, that's a... He hit the floor hard, and Boise State turns it right back over. Nairn a drive, no look pass, and it's Davis with it.
It's a good shot for all.
All of a sudden, it's a 6-point game, and we had a little nervous energy not too long ago in the building, which is represented by about 95% Spartan fans. And now their team needs a bucket. Remick with the reach-in. Davis will try
to... Nice play. Little back screen, throw it up top, let that 40-inch vertical go up and finish it up. Good job.
Matt Milan, the freshman from Florida, with the assist, throwing it up, and Valentine with an assist.
Wing with that one, but didn't call it.
Look at the passing inside, and it's Davis.
Tenacious. Nothing is easy for BC. Nothing is easy.
Carter with a tough shot misses. All right, here comes Valentine with numbers back the other way in transition.
Now the crowd wants him to shoot. Everybody he passes to. It'd be fun to be in the game with him. I hope he passes to because I want to shoot it. Going up.
Everybody knows what's going on. Davis, the McDonald's All-American in the post, back in his way in. Secures the board. Fans across from us behind Izzo getting those 500 signs ready. Valentine into Davis. Davis clears out. Davis with the left hand. The freshman from Phoenix.
Good job, LeBron Thompson. Again, taking advantage of the weakness
And the defense, both ends of the floor, defensively poor.
There,
Davis. 14 back for the Spartans, including Valentine. That one pops out. There's Davis to tip it in.
That is wide open to exploit.
Deyonta Davis with a hook shot. Follows his miss and stuff.
Harris kind of knocked some of the rust off from inactivity.
Timbon a little bit too strong. Loose ball tracked down and then popped into the hands of Davis. Nairn up top for Davis, who has his second. Pulls it away inside of 3 minutes.
So you do a lot of baseball, and you know pitchers have to ice down their elbow. Manga may have to do the same at halftime after the number he's lost.
Yeah, that may be have to be part of his routine. Here's Davis through contact with a foul tonight.
And he put his shoulder right into the chest of Aaron Harris.
It was Harris that he posterized on the dunk earlier. Ness has it knocked away to Valentine. Up top for Davis. Only 4 points for the big man, but getting it done on the glass once again. Davis, great deep positioning and takes advantage. For Perry, his second. Davis on the floor and in.
One of 16.
That's right.
First of 6. McQuaid can't get it. Clark. And the third time is all those games televised on our ESPN platform, so Spartan fans will get a whole heap of MSU hoops next week. Davis inside. What a soft.
It's in high school, and he's just improving on him in college.
Robinson now with 22 points for the Golden Lions. Harris. Oh, there's the block.
Harris baseline. And the follow is good for Davis.